Hey everybody, I hope you're all having a good time in your quarantine so far. It's a bummer that we can't meet for class anymore, but I figured I would try to continue this online for anybody who would like to participate and still receive their incentives. If you girls remember, we had some pretty cool incentives to give to you. And we didn't get to give those to you because we only got to week 5 of our class before we got quarantined. So if you guys remember, we had those pretty cool Bluetooth water bottle speakers that you guys were going to get. So if you guys are still interested in those and some other incentives, this is a good way for you guys to get them. So I will be posting a new video every Tuesday with a lesson. This week is lesson 6 because last time we left off on lesson 5. So every Tuesday there will be a new video, and I kind of want to go over what this lesson's going to be about. So we're going to be going over food nutrition labels and kind of how to read those because they're a little bit tricky. So I first wanted to start off by talking about your guys' physical activity and food diary. I want to make sure, even though we're no longer meeting in person, you girls are still keeping track of your food, your activity, your sleep, and your steps in those journals that I gave you guys. We still have multiple incentives left for you guys, and attendance is needed to acquire these. So how we're going to track your attendance with these videos is I'm obviously posting this on YouTube, so if you girls could leave a comment with if when you did the workout, or maybe a picture of your Fitbit showing that you did the workout, maybe just a comment on the YouTube video, anything like that. Or maybe your parents can send a message in the Remind app saying that you guys completed lesson 5, lesson 6, and the workouts. So if you do end up earning more incentives, we'll have those for you at Beyond the Bell. The location is at the old bank right by Dollar General. What you'll do is you'll have your parents go there and they can pick up your incentives through the drive-through window as long as you have completed attendance for that week that the incentive is being offered. So your parents will have to drive up to the window, like I said, and they'll have to give your name and so that we can get the right incentive for you. To keep track of your attendance, like I said, we're asking for you to leave comments on the videos with how many steps you got for that day, or take a picture of your workout after it's completed. Make sure you guys do this, because if you don't, there's no way for us to track if you guys actually attended the class or not. The workout portion of this program. This is very important for you girls to listen to. We're going to be doing this on YouTube as well, but it's not going to be me personally performing the workouts. I'll be linking a YouTube channel to this video every week that is called Athletes for Hope. On this YouTube channel, you will find multiple workout videos to choose from, so you can do any workout that you want to that you find on this YouTube channel. We would like you guys to try your best to complete at least 2 of these workouts per week. Remember, completing these lessons and workouts is what's needed to earn these incentives. Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you girls snack options every week, just some recipes. I obviously can't give you snacks through this video, so I'm just going to give you a few different ideas every week that maybe you have these things lying around the house and you're getting sick of your old snacks and you want some new healthy snacks to try out. So make sure you grab a pen and a piece of paper and write this down, or whatever you need to do if any of these sound good to you. I'm going to be giving you guys 1 milk option, 1 cheese option, and 1 yogurt option. These are essential for the calcium in your bones, like we talked about in lesson 5. So the first one is strawberry sickles. So what you would do is you would mix low-fat strawberry milk with fresh strawberry slices and freeze them in a popsicle container, and then wait overnight and then pop them out, and you got some nice little popsicles that are actually healthy for you. The next one is called a salsa roll-up. So what you're going to do with this one is you're going to grab some cheese, any kind of cheese you want, Monterey Jack cheese, cheddar cheese, pepper jack cheese, and then roll it up in a whole wheat tortilla and then dip it in salsa. And then the third option is a tropical smoothie. So you can do this with pretty much any fruit that you want to, as long as you have fruit, a blender, and some yogurt and some ice. You can make any kind of tropical smoothie you want. So this one in particular says to blend some fresh orange slices with strawberry, yogurt, and ice, and then you'll have your nice little tropical smoothie. So now we're actually going to go over the lesson portion. This is pretty self-explanatory, but it's kind of confusing at the same time. I'm sure you guys have all seen a nutrition label, so at this time I want you guys to go grab something out of your pantry or your fridge and turn it around and look at this with me. So we're going to start. I know this is going to be backwards on the camera, but this is your nutrition label, so we're going to start at the top where it says nutrition facts. So as you can see, it says serving size is 1 cup. So that means there is, in one serving size, there is 1 cup in this particular thing. This is macaroni and cheese. And then there are how many servings per container. So that's very important to know too. So servings per container on this particular nutrition facts is 2. So that means there's 2 cups in this container of mac and cheese. And that's 2 serving sizes. So then we'll go down to the bottom and we'll say number 2 and check calories. So amount per serving. So that means per 1 cup of this mac and cheese, there is 250 calories. And then that says calories from fat. Number 3, so we're going to try and limit these different nutrients right here. What those nutrients are is fat, saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, and sodium. Those are all things that you want to try and limit in your diet, ladies. And then number 4, we're going to want to get enough of these nutrients. These are very important. So fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and iron, and also protein. So you'll see sugars on there as well. You want to try and limit that too. So that should be more up in the yellow with the limit these nutrients. Go to the next page. So the serving size shows how much food to eat or to get the amount of nutrients listed on the label. Number 2, calories and calories from fat shows how many calories are in 1 serving. And then 3 and 4, the nutrients and how much of the nutrients. It shows key nutrients in the food that impact your health. They are separated into 2 different groups. So number 1, remember I said limit these nutrients, which is the yellow, kind of in the middle there. Sorry, it's windy outside. So the yellow, we're going to limit those nutrients. And then those nutrients are, like I said, total fat, saturated fat, and trans fat, and cholesterol and sodium. Limit those. And then number 2, the ones at the bottom, all the vitamins and nutrients and calcium. We're going to want to get enough of those, of fiber and vitamins and minerals. And then number 5, we didn't go over this. We're going to kind of go over that as we go over this. So it's understanding the footnote at the bottom of the nutrition facts label. It shows how much of a nutrient is recommended for an eating plan of 2,000 and 2,500 calories per day. So with you girls being so young, I would say that's a pretty good thing to follow along. I'm not saying that you guys need to count your calories at all, but around 2,000 and 2,500 calories per day is what you guys are going to want to kind of stay around to stay at the weight that you're at now. So it kind of just breaks down everything for you based on those diets. So that's important to look at if you're really wanting to try and eat healthy. Go to the next page. And number 6, so the percent daily value. It shows you how much of the daily recommended amount you will get from eating the food. This percentage is usually based on an eating plan of 2,000 calories per day. Like I said, that's pretty normal for people around your age. So that is, I'll find it. percent daily value should be at the footnote of, yes. So the footnote, it will say the percent daily value is based on 2,000 calories diet, per day diet. Your daily values may be higher or lower depending on your calorie needs. All right, so that was pretty simple. If you girls have any questions about nutrition facts or labels or anything like that, just drop a comment on the bottom of this video and I will try and answer them as best to my ability. So now I'm gonna kind of go over the closing. I know this wasn't a whole lot, but the lessons, like you guys remember in class, didn't take that long. We were mostly there to, you know, go over our snack of the day and then a little bit of a lesson and kind of learn some new things and then do our fun workout. So it's really important when after you guys finish this video, or maybe you did it before, to go on that Athletes for Hope website and pick a video and do that workout. Get your bodies moving for the day. We don't want to sit in the house all day and not do anything. It's a beautiful day outside today, so maybe you girls will see this and then you go work out outside. It'll be nice. So I'm gonna close from here. So again, make sure if you participated in this week's lesson to leave a comment with either a picture of your Fitbit with the amounts of steps you had today, or with a picture of your workout completed, or maybe you just leave a comment with how many steps you had today. This is super important, not only for you girls to receive these cool water bottles, but to make sure we have everything we need to fill out or to complete our grant, and just to keep your guys' bodies healthy. I know it's really easy right now to stay indoors, watch TV, stay on your phones, all that. But just because we're quarantined doesn't mean we can't go outside in our yards and get moving. I've been trying to at least walk my dogs every day, get outside, get some sunlight. Vitamin D is very important right now, and that comes from sunlight. So you girls need to try and get as much of that as possible. Working your bodies, making those muscles move, everything right now is super important to stay healthy. And then just make sure everyone has filled out their goals. I know we went over this week 4 and week 5. You guys wrote down your goals in your notebooks. So I want to make sure everybody has their goals and they still keep those in mind when we're working out and when we're eating every day. I know some girls made some different goals, like they wanted to eat less sugar. So make sure you're keeping that in mind when you're grabbing a snack throughout the day. Make sure you look at that nutrition facts label and see how much sugar is actually in that, and if you really need that snack, or maybe you can get something healthier to keep you on track. So there's only 3 weeks left to this program after this video. So that means there's only going to be 3 more videos after this one. So make sure you girls are trying your best to watch these videos and to get the workouts done so you guys can get those really cool incentives. So I just want to leave this and remind you girls to stay safe, stay quarantined, but still get outside and get active and get these workouts done. Like I said, if you girls have any questions, please just leave a comment at the bottom of this video and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So I hope you girls are all having an awesome time in quarantine. I'm so sorry if you girls are disappointed that you're out of school, but it's just what we need to do to stay safe right now. So I will see you girls next week. Bye.